of them, or else my competitor is going to start building houses, and I hate it when they do that. I'm surprised we're short on goods, actually. Metal goods are needed. Well, I know a place that has those. Good enough. That keeps occupancy down enough. Alright, treasure time, and what else? Better be a lot of treasure because I'm needing it.
I see you are helping me develop my city. Keep up the good work.
Cologne has only now just said that? Probably because I have that wagon making its way there. Alright, so where's our treasure? It's just around here, really. A million ducats. Now I just established myself in Rostock, right? We're going to pay the privilege to actually be able to build more stuff here. And I think it's time to turbo develop Rostock. I think it's time to very turbo develop Rostock. But for that I need wildcard Thagnus to get to work. So I need you up in Bergen, I need you to get a million building materials and take it down to Rostock, where I will make things good again. I am also, however, feeling the need for, well, for one, metal goods. Why is Malmö not pulling its weight when it comes to that? Well, pitch is certainly being produced plentifully, but metal goods, never quite enough. Let me look at you. Malmö's production needs to, population needs to rise, but the housing occupancy is way too high. So I also need to dump a lot of houses here. And unfortunately my competitor is going to be building up houses as well now, and I don't like that. The rent I make here is nice. So building materials and probably people, take them to Malmö to get those metal goods produced and dispersed. And Rostock. This we don't care much about. I really need to step up production of beer in Edinburgh as well. More things I want to do than I have the money to do. Old Slappy still has it in him to do another round before I put him off for repairs. So go to Barl. New map. And are we lucky enough to get it in one? No, we're not. Well, you always need twice as much clay as you're getting wood. Especially when it's houses that you're building. So what do I focus on, Edinburgh or Malmö? Well, Malmö need the houses straight away, or else my competitor is going to build them all up, and what a shame that would be. That's the log, and there's Hunter. Caspar Beaufort. Wait, where'd he go? Oh wait, now it's unknown pirate. Maybe Caspar was not a pirate. Always such an annoyance fighting these things. And they're slippery customers for sure. Alright, Mama, there's your free boat. Repair it right up. No, not Hunter. Hunter belongs to Aalborg. Okay, I see it. So, the Lord of whoever all these ones are got really angry and sent out blockades to all of them. That's why they're so weak. Onion Master excels in asking stupid, pointless questions. He asks, when are we going to build the Kiel Canal? It's the 14th century. Farewell. Any more for any more? Destroy the pirates in Sweden. Hunt down pirates who were sent out by the King Magnet. Yes! That's an amazing mission. Didn't I already do it though? Oh, glad I got that crater. But if you're of Sweden, then shouldn't there be pirates in Stockholm? Again, ditch our stuff, and away we go. Oh well, whilst I think about those pirates, I can hop over to the wild card. I need to start thinking about courtship and build this city right up. Whether that's on rock and roll or not remains to be seen. I wonder if they'd actually intended for all the building sites to be somewhat pre-positioned like this and ran out of time, because the way it works right now with the whole building of grids is just so ham-fisted and hideous. Nobody could actually have wanted that, right? Alright, it's at 48, but truthfully it needs to be at about 30 for me to be happy. When am I never not happy? Oh no, I think these ones are already preordained. As in to be stuck to the wall there. There we go, that's how I like them. Uniform. Well, to a degree. Man, I wish I was back playing Banished so I could make some actually nice looking cities for a change. Okay, that's a borderline acceptable housing occupancy rate. The administrator will automatically sell as need be. Yeah, still, I've got all this pitch, and I don't think I have anyone that goes around selling my pitch. I should probably get on that before it gets too late. So is Jake trying to hit the money cap in this game? Also, why are you trading with Swedes? You betray your Scottish homeland. Since when have Scotland and Sweden ever been at odds with each other? I wonder if I could get away with saying that was a rhetorical question. I don't think so, though. Alright, spent a lot of money on that wild card. I think you're going to have to go up to Bergen and get some building materials for the Scots this time. Still, where are those pirates and why haven't I saved them so long? Not seeing them. Maybe it's going to fail me because I already destroyed the pirates. That would be very much like the game, wouldn't it? Oh, money situation's looking... Oh, where's that? Who's got the balls? Oh, was it this? Count Louis of Flanders just ate part of my my wagon train. Damn him. Alright, wagon train, can you tell me about you? I mean, you make money per day. I have very little reason to not want to keep you going there. Your maintenance is pretty small. That's fine. I mean, he'll come and take his fair share every now and then. I just don't like the fact that it uses the pirate's noise for an explosion. Aalborg being under siege is a real pain because all these guys out here are going to cease production due to the wall not being erected. Still, he'll be happy once he's done it, so there's that. Bergen being short on building materials. Do I hear that right? Probably not. My competitor is trying to build houses because the housing occupancy is what it is, which is to say, too high. Now I'm a greedy guy. I don't like the AIs building houses because it means they make rent where I could be making rent. And the way I see it, all of the Hansa is my rent boy. That's fine. I'll keep the AI off my back for at least a wee while. Alright, the Hulk is now ours, which means I can start producing them as long as this actually gets finished. But I still need metal goods over here. So what I need to do is just pick up a few of them and bring them over there. And I feel like People Mover would be a good one for that. People Mover can move more than just people. Shattering, I know. I can probably bring pitch and metal goods over there. There are... Okay, I guarantee you that's going to get really, really annoying. Because I hear that and I immediately think it's pirates. Okay, if it happens with that regularity, I'm going to cancel that to hell with the money that it makes. If it's just going to be a nuisance like that, then I have no time for it. Alright, you have plenty of metal, but you just don't produce enough metal goods. You produce a bollock ton of honey here, though, so what I need to do is actually get rid of these beekeepers and throw them into the smithy. I mean, beekeeping translates to making metal tools pretty well, right? You get plenty of metal and plenty of wool, and this means that I can also set up a metal goods train of boats. Metal goods are good because they're also used for producing more boats, so it'll help keep the naval industry alive as well. In any case, People Mover arrived here because they needed to move, not people. So give me those metal tools. They're going over to Riga. And Riga's going to start researching for me. And I need more and better boats, please. Hanseatic Cog's going to take a while. Cannot be armed with cannons? That's fine. It's the Carvel that I really want. The River Cog would be nice, but that's it exactly. It's only a nice thing. Where are those pirates? Alright, Riga, there you go. Wow, we can make some damn good money selling this stuff. Look at that, that's the sheer money you make off of metal goods. Pitch ain't too bad itself. I'll leave them stocked up there, and then the People Movers can go back to moving people. The whole point is for them to be over in Bergen. Slappy is back. And where's Wildcard Thagnus? Why do I have you here again? That's right, I wanted to pick up building materials and make Scotland, well, big. Give me those bricks. Scotland has plenty of wheat, of course. It has to. And I think I can also get my meat train going in earnest. Nonetheless, though, I'm going to dump 1,000 meat in Edinburgh just to keep it going. Saltburg 3 bathtub. Why would you stop? To prevent the price of grain from dropping any further, Alderman Werner recommends a reduction in production. Okay, interesting. Could be worse. Some places actually charge a tax when you arrive there, which really hurts you with all your auto trades going there. There was something I was going to do. Yeah, I was going to find the one that had stopped. It was salty something. Not Slappy, although Slappy needs to dump their things and get revitalized. Saltburg, why would you stop? You load and unload Max, then you go to Visby. You should probably load and unload Max. Stockholm, load and unload Max. Revel, load and unload Max. So I can only assume you're stopped because in Bergen there's no salt. You're stopped because in Bergen there's not enough salt. That's a wonderful problem to have. You mean we're actually finally not producing enough salt. So I can actually turn down my production of other things. Namely brick, but mostly wood actually. So with some slight adjustments here, salt production should be considerably higher. Nice. That should keep it going a bit. So once the salt pops back up, then we'll be good. See, sometimes you get good problems. Hello, Edinburgh. Oh, hello, trainer. You can teach me navigation for obscene amounts of money, or you could not. Take all this stuff. It's time to get brewing. I want tons, literally tons of beer. I don't really like the way that you line up here. Well, whatever works. The city building aspect of this game makes me cry on the inside. It's not good. It's really not good. Well, all this is nice, but we need plenty of houses for these poor souls to live in, and judging by this, I've already built most of the infrastructure of Scotland. That's not going to stop me from building more, though. My budget is going to stop me from building more. Huge area to actually build the starting houses in, which is rather nice. Don't know why so much of it is invalid. I guess much like Scotland, or rather Edinburgh, they like to have plenty of green zone. Edinburgh's so beautiful. I would love to go back there. There's a small problem though, that would involve going back to Scotland. And the trouble with Scotland, well, everyone knows that. Alright, storage will automatically sell whatever they're needing there. And yet you still be rectangular suburbs. You mean really? Or in this game? In this game you don't have a choice but to go rectangular. That's just the way everything snaps. The only way to fit in everything you need as well. Alright, with that everything's looking okay except for a slight problem, which is not enough boats for all the things that I want to set up. And the shipyard's going to do its thing. I already plumped myself down in Rostock with all these warehouses. Rostock's the next thing that I'm going to pull the finger out and give the marvening. Oh, I see that. Hunter, grab it. We're now the mayor of Riga. Aren't we always the mayor of Riga? No, really, weren't we always the mayor of Riga? I can only guess we got re-elected. Oh, that reminds me. What's the point in being the mayor of Riga if you don't take all the money from Riga? Cheers, big ears. Oh, speaking of being the boss, Haarlem is almost as good as Riga in some respects. But one thing it really lets me do... Oh man, I'm such a nice guy. Such a freaking nice guy. We'll use that money that we just extorted out of our own office to buy a piece of a treasure map. There's no corruption here. Hello. Why is the Shie Riga autoboat not doing anything good? Oh, in case that's flotsam, I should ditch what I have here first. Take it all. I heard a rumor that flotsam is based on what pirates steal, but I'm not sure I believe that. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't. Why does time pass so slow in this game? Because we're used to grand strategy. Thanks for pointing the flotsam out to me though, Namander. I tend to be pretty bad. God knows how many of them I've missed, but I'm a bit more attentive to... I am sick of these. And you know, there's no way to actually stop these at all. That's what really gets me. You know, you're gonna go to Cologne, and then... Does Cologne have a... Yeah, they got a wagon depot. I think I'm just gonna sell this wagon. It's not worth it. Goods are still in the wagon train. Well then, ditch them. Not worth it to hear that explosion constantly. This is why I'm so frustrated with this game. It's such a wonderful economic game, but with so many jarring design issues. Oh well. There's our pirate hideout. There's not much point going for it if we haven't been given a measure to do so. I'm not even sure if you can. We'll know in a few days if we've failed or completed this mission to wipe out all these pirates. I know I wiped them all out, but I fear that the game didn't actually update that. Also, the wagon train is still here in Groningen. Why? Didn't I sell it? No, I am 100% sure I sold it. And yet it isn't sold. Doodle-doo. Oh well, I think that's dealt with now. There was one other thing that I want to check on. Rostock, where I only just established myself and where I have plenty of warehouses that have plenty of security. It's a good work, security. I recommend it. And who are paying me ridiculous amounts of money for things that I'm never actually going to take care of. He said clothing, right? Not cloth.
You no longer need to try to produce goods here. I have everything under control.
Sure. I wonder if that's the only one asking me to increase production. Missing raw materials. Why? Why does not enough hemp get over here? I should have one of my hemp brigades from Riga taking care of that, but I don't. And just how much do we use every 10 days? Well, every 10 days we chow through 600 of it. So that could tell me a thing or two. So tell me, hemp man. Hemp, Riga, about time. 24, you use 600 a pop. Sorry, 600 every 10 days, 1200 every 20 days. Okay, so the about time hemp brigade thing does not supply you with enough hemp. It needs to be a much bigger fleet. Interesting. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're in Bruges. Somewhere that I sincerely doubt I have any free boats. However, I have this automatic fleet with a very skilled, a very, very skilled navigator. Very skilled everything. That's rather nice. Where do I have some free boats for you to add? Because I'm going to need to add some. Fortunately, I actually have quite a few of them, but over in Haarlem, I have a 500 cog. That'll help out, at least temporarily. So get your butt over to Haarlem and enjoy a new cog. I need more though. I mean, you always need more because more is more, but I need more. Once Riga finished this bigger shipyard, then I can start making hulks. I'm not sure if hulks have a better carrier capacity, but they are good at fighting. Will you ever marry in the game? Yeah, I should. Please lend me money, they all cry. I need to get one more counting house though. Now I got Rostock, which can do me for cloth and clothing, but what do I still need? Cloth and clothing. Wine I guess I need, but I still need mead, and I still need pelts. There's a bit of a problem with pelts in that... Oh! Ripon does both! Mead and pelts. Well, isn't that a happy coincidence? We're taking over in Ripon as soon as we can. Now old Slappy is back up and raring to go. On you go to Ball. Saltburg. Saltman, can you continue your God-given task of covering the world in salt? It appears that you can. Now part of this issue is that I produce stockfish and I'm going to need a lot more salt for all of that. If anything, I think I need more salt than I should be considering with the production of wood. I think wood is secondary to the salt right now. Oops. That'll have to do. It's quite low on it, but that should be okay. That way we get plenty of salt produced. 1280 every 10 days. And 10 days production is the way that you tend to think for these. Missing raw materials. Oh yeah. Crunch. Crunch. And that's fine. Now what else have I not done that I should be doing? Oh, Wildcard Thagnus is... okay, he's out there. Edinburgh I told to build up, and it is certainly building up. I love the speed at which I get my money back right now, though. So how many people am I employing in this? 35. That's 3,500 people. Just making beer. I don't know how many people that's going to keep happy. But there's not much else I'm really interested in producing here. I already have a metal goods production area down in Malmö. Scotland doesn't need to grow that big right now, does it? I mean, bloody hell, we just infest the world with more Scots. I can't think of anyone who would want that. That'll do.